and you
I'm
can't.
not touching their stuff.
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, then we're off and running with our experts.
During
I've
the
been having a wood
C word
shortage.
process, well, that can happen as you get older in life. Come on, man. This is a joke.
You put cologne on your butt?
Well,
So in order to play, you have to wear jorts.
I don't have George. I could probably wear a Speedo now.
Want to do that? No, you probably could.
He'll be over here tomorrow digging out a big-ass bush.
Sonny and share, like and share, whatever.
Yeah.
Just something and share.
Yes, hello. Hey, it's Gamble.
And Finn.
And you know what? We might need a little bit of a break. It is spring after all, right?
Should we take a spring break, Fred?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should.
In the meantime, you can enjoy a best of show, something we never really thought would possibly even exist, but the first half of season 2, we might as well put together a best of show so we can go on a little spring break. And you know what I like to do on spring break, Fred?
No, but I don't know that I necessarily even want to
I
hear
like
this.
to go swimming. So I'm going to be taking my shirt off
Oh,
here.
my God.
And
No.
I'm
No.
going to
No.
get ready to
No.
jump in your pool. I will spare you the rest of this
Yeah,
horrible,
thank
horrible
God.
tragedy.
Jesus.
But this is a pretty good
Well,
one.
look, look at this. Man, look at the tan. Look at that, man. Who needs Nair? I mean, look at that. It's awesome, isn't it?
You TV guys will know when you can white balance a camera off someone's shins.
Yeah, right.
It's not good.
Yeah, you don't need to hold up the white sheet. Just look.
Somebody needs to get out and get a little vitamin D, and that would be the two of us. So
Yes.
spring break it is.
Come see our tan body.
We better cut this thing off now because I'm getting ready to start working it up.
Oh, God.
You ready? Oh,
All right,
gross.
come join us.
That is
Enjoy
gross.
your spring break while we enjoy ours.
Yes, hello. Welcome to another extra edition of Gamble and Finn, Larger Than Live, found right here on our very, very spacious YouTube channel. Subscribe, and please make sure you share, comment down below, all the different things that you do here on YouTube. He's Gamble. I'm Finn. It's a chance for us just to, I don't know, maybe things that we missed during Larger Than Live or that popped into our pea brains after we got done. And I heard you and the missus discussing a moment ago, and we have one of these as well in my neighborhood, but something about posting on a neighborhood Facebook page. Is that...
Yeah.
Do you enjoy your neighborhood Facebook page as much as I enjoy mine?
Well, I can tell you, I don't look at it. She does, and she'll. But
this is
but
the first you've heard of it, isn't it?
No, I've heard of it previously, but she does keep me apprised of, like, if there's something going on that she feels I should know about. So this came about yesterday when I was out battling the gale force wind, which was just lovely all day, digging out clumps of wet, soggy grass from a rock bed that I had to put out on the side of my house out front to make up for the shoddy, ridiculous, this will just workmanship that was done some years ago with the sump pump and the drainage of the water coming between houses. So I just take it. I'd been out there for a couple hours. I was mumbling to myself, cursing. People were walking by. In fact, 2 women walked by with their dogs, and I stood and I was angry and was talking to them about this. And they were bemoaning the fact that I had mud all over me. And it's shoddy workmanship. So I've reached the brink. I've had the builder, and I don't give a damn because I'm calling television. Isn't it Dwayne Pullman on 12?
I don't know.
The I-Team,
Howard,
whoever.
I still call Howard Ain.
Whoever. You're all getting calls.
He's sick of.
I'm calling. I'm giving you this. So I want to see if I could build a groundswell of support.
Ironic.
So I was merely asking, does anyone else have the same or similar problems? And would you be willing, if I brought this to the attention of someone who cared, would you be willing to be interviewed to tell your story,
Class action.
etc.? Oh, I don't want that. I just want it fixed. That's the thing. One of the women I was talking to said, some people say, I don't sue people. But here's what I will tell you. Maybe you could find these half-assed clowns who did this work initially, Mr. Builder, under your supervision, Mr. Builder, and have them. It's ridiculous.
Well, I don't understand because you're up here kind of on a hill. You're on a slope.
Correct.
It
You're
seems
right.
like gravity would be your best friend.
So here there are 2 issues. One, I have the world's worst driveway, the shoddy, no rebar, half-ass work, okay? Cut corners to save money. And then, so here's the deal. So when you have a sump pump and the drain should run out, it should run under your yard and disperse, in my opinion at least, below the sidewalk, right? You wouldn't want your sump pump, you want your sump pump to work. But then correct me if I'm wrong, and if I'm off on this, somebody educate me. You're not trying to dump gallon after gallon of water in the middle of your yard. Right?
I did not know, but I think that perhaps you need a French drain.
I don't know what the hell country it came from, but I just need a damn pipe.
I will tell you this much.
Yes.
The sump pump did not come from France. Came from southeastern Ohio.
So literally, it's two things. One, I can't mow the grass on the one side
you'll vanish.
because it's a swamp, and on the other side, literally. So I even put rocks in. I'm like, okay, it's literally like stepping on a giant sponge. I thought, I'll cure it. I'll put rocks in. No. Now the grass and the sponge is just under the flipping rocks with weeds and grass. I am so agitated that I don't know what else to do. I literally had somebody out from the builder once. She's like, yeah, that's not good. Well, hell yes, it's not good. No shit, it's not good. That's why I'm calling you. That's not good. Gee, thanks.
I'm glad I brought this up.
Thanks.
I thought we were going to
appreciate
talk
that.
about neighborhood Facebook pages. I didn't realize.
Were we supposed to? Was that what this segment was
completely
supposed to be?
misunderstood what you two were talking about. Oh,
All right,
my
well, here,
God.
let me just wrap this up, and then we'll get to neighborhood Facebook pages in another one. Here's the deal. If you have a problem with your yard or anything like this, I don't care whether you live near me or far, far away from me. I'd like to hear from you. Comment, please. If you've ever had this, and the one woman said they had somebody come out and redo it for $1,600. I'm like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not paying. I shouldn't have to pay for shoddy work.
I don't disagree.
Do you know a thing or two about shoddy work ever?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've participated in it my entire life. So
I'm losing my voice.
I think you probably, you know what? Get a French drain put in, have it done by Pepe Le Pew. He's got nothing left to do. He's not busy. Oh my God!
So there you have it. There's your extreme. Yes.
Very quickly, my neighborhood Facebook page is consumed by two things: the new distillery being built down there, and the keeping up with the old Millcroft, and people whose dogs crap on the sidewalk. Those are the only two things.
Do you
that we
get
talk
on
about.
it much?
No, I see when somebody posts, and I want to see which of those two things it's about.
Okay.
It's usually about one or both.
So I presume they're not happy with dogs going on the sidewalk?
No, I don't think people like that so much.
Well, but if they go on a sidewalk and you pick it up, it's not an issue. I mean, you're saying they don't pick it up.
Well, if they went on the sidewalk and you picked it up, nobody would see it to then post about it.
How could you
It's
actually
the not
watch,
picking it up part.
How could you watch your dog go on the sidewalk and just think it's okay to move on?
Well, they don't. They don't watch it. They're on their phone doing something, and they're dragging the dog along while these little Lincoln logs are rolling out behind them like the Fuzzy Pumper barber shop.
Just
and
hope
people are
they're
idiots.
just hope they're logs and they didn't eat poorly.
Yeah, that's true. There's
That'd
that
be a
too.
bad sidewalk.
Oh, man. All right, so I think that wraps up this extra edition. I'm not really even sure what it's about. Good luck titling this one. All right, we'll do another one here in just a little
this.
while.
That's what it's called. Fix this. I'm sorry.
If there are any ear doctors listening to, I could use
my
a new
bad.
right eardrum. All right, he's Gamble. I'm Finn.
And we are
Pissed.
not happy. Out. Fix it.
You have to be smarter than the TV.
Continue with the next
Sometimes
topic.
you have to be smarter than a Ziploc
Why do you
bag.
need all that?
Big Floppy Slice, by the way, is my porn name.
Can't. Well, that's. Now,
What's her
why
name?
did you watch that?
Because I don't have anything else to do.
Well, you know what?
Other than
let
having
me tell you.
conversations with Calvin, and he's starting to talk back and make more sense than you.
I'm-
No, I've spent more money on bringing things into my house that give me something to do. Sadly, most of them are in cases of 24 to 30.
Right. I would like to see.
Oh,
So we'll
I don't
go.
think you would.
And I thought to myself, really? This is where I am. 57 years old.
Look.
And I'm picking up frozen dog shit.
Well,
I
don't.
mean, you watch some of these guys shoot free throws. You want 20 in a row? Hell, I'd take 2 in a row. I have to be it's very sensitive. I have to be careful. I have to put my 2 in and then be able to hit the back and don't miss hit. Because if I get off those 2 channels, I'm screwed.
You're paralyzed.
I'm done. Let me just tell you, there might have been an effort by me, a small one, to at least pose the question late last night, and that was quickly kaboolied. You can fire me. I'm not coming to jobs. I'm playing golf.
And this guy, honest to God, they probably should have put him in the nose cone. His ass, he was this big, he was this wide, and he moved. He was in the back, and then he put all his stuff up so the gut was out. It was like a Will Ferrell movie.
What happened to your pants?
I don't know. Last May 1st,
Yep.
excuse me, I started getting out and doing a lot more walking. Although
you
can't
have.
tell it. Apparently, I'm walking to the donut shop.
I'm done.
I'm
I'm not complying with that crap.
5 years from now, that's all you're going to be doing.
Sucks.
Okay.
The
anyway.
world today sucks. I have the unlevel pants higher in the front, lower in the back, and unfortunately sometimes that's not good. The coin slot.
Yes, hello. Hey, welcome to a Gamble and Finn Extra edition. A little something extra that we didn't get to in Larger Than Live. It only takes a couple of minutes of your time, so thanks for sharing those couple of minutes with us. And it's an opportunity for him, Gamble, and me, Finn, just to run a little one-off question to one another. Sometimes we know the question, sometimes we don't. For instance, this time, Fred, you don't.
Okay.
Are you a take your glove to the game guy?
No.
Do you like the take your glove to the game guy?
No.
No, because I am a take my glove to the game guy. I'm that guy. How about this?
Really?
How about that glove?
What
Look
is
at
that?
Huh? Come on. Apparently this
Who
is
signed it?
no.
No.
I think the EMTs that picked me up off of the first baseline when
So
I
wait,
played softball.
you're telling me as a fan when you go, you wear a glove?
I'll bring it with me.
What are you bringing it with?
Well, what
you
if
for?
I
You're
have
in
a
the
chance to
stands.
snag a ball?
Catch it with your bare hands.
Huh?
Barehand it.
I did
Or
barehand
get the
one.
hell out of the way.
I never did tell you that story, did I?
you
Well,
did
how are you going to snatch one out in front of from a little kid if you don't have a bigger
Exactly
hand?
why, as an adult, you don't need a glove. I'll tell you right now, if you're an adult and you go after a ball aggressively or push or move a child to get a baseball, I hope everybody in that section beats your ass. Yes. That is some of the lowest form of life ever.
No, I used to get made fun of because I would take this to the game, and I mean this is the old softball glove, and I figured
that's a
out.
big one.
I figured out. Well, this is a softball glove.
Looks
and
like an outfielder's glove.
And I know why I have it, and I know why it's this color because this is how they described me after I left. He blew. So
Now you just explained why you take your glove to the game. I get it.
I shouldn't even have taken
Couldn't
it to
use
the,
it on the field.
I-
You're damn sure going to use it in the stands.
I should have taken it to the game I played in.
Here,
I never
right,
even got
right.
to I never got to play defense. I legged it
Because you went. Wait a minute. You weren't high in the batting order, were you?
I think they wanted to get me out of the way. I said I'm not very good, and they go, "Well, why don't you bat third?" And I'm like, "Okay." And,
That was obviously a well-managed
well,
team,
right? They asked me to be there in the first
Right,
place,
yes.
Fred. All right, so yeah, so
Yes.
I've taken it to Great America. Well, hell, Riverfront Stadium.
It's just,
I mean, look at this thing. I think this
won't
might be
go
the first
with you if
baseball
you ever
glove.
Take that.
Huh? You
I
won't go?
No,
It was
that's
made in the
ridiculous.
Philippines. Can you believe it?
Awesome. I'm sure it was.
It's a Wilson.
It is.
Oh, it's signed by me. That's who signed
Right,
it. I
yeah,
signed
right.
it so I wouldn't lose
Put your
it.
name on it so you knew whose it was.
I don't think there was a lot of chance
I would've
someone was
put-
going to steal this.
I would have put "please take" on that if it were my glove.
It's just it's like writing trash on a trash can and they don't take it.
Right.
So okay, all right. So if you're going to opening day,
Yes.
only handle the balls that are in your direction. Do not get in front of a child and mess with the balls that are in front of them.
And okay, we're just moving along. And join us. Make plans now. 11 a.m. The Moorland Longer House opens. We're there from noon until first pitch out on the Schmidt Lap line. Plenty of personal distance space. Plenty of space, period. And we're going to have some fun. We got a lot of special
3 for
guests.
3.
And we've got cold beer and trivia, baseball, beer and baseball, all sorts of things, some activities, and nothing but a lot of fun on Red's opening day.
Look at this, dude.
So make
Look-
sure,
well, look at
please.
this. No
my
look.
God. Yeah,
No
well,
look.
yeah, well,
I'm doing a
really?
no-
I mean, you're
a
just
no.
throwing it right into your
no.
glove.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's probably a good place to end.
We're done.
I think
That's
I hit
it.
Fidge in the head. Sorry,
Yeah,
Fidge.
look out, Fidge is trying to take a nap. You're disturbing her. All right, I'm Gamble. He's Finn. We'll see you on opening day when we will be out.
Hey everybody, it's your old buddy Finn, part of Gamblin' Finn, reminding you that tonight we celebrate the little things that will get us through all of this nonsense that we're going through now. With the Gamblin' Finn reality check, larger than live. Tonight's test drive. Live from House Gamble on the back 40, we will be discussing the usual nonsense with uncommon sense. Your chance to take part in it is right here via Facebook Live, so make sure that you do join us tonight. Again, it's the little things that become the big things. Let's make this little thing as big as we can. Sorry we posted this twice, or you had to watch it twice, but pretty sure I effed up the first one. Stupid bobblehead. Tonight, 7 o'clock, here on Facebook Live. Here goes something. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Welcome to the promo for the next edition of Larger Than Live here at House Gamble. Cheers to you, Fred, way
Same
over
to you,
there.
Fred.
And as you mentioned earlier when we were just test driving things,
Yes.
our social distancing, we seem to be getting further apart.
I don't know what that says. It's not us. It's set up by our staff of all the producers and directors. But we're going to have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Laugh again a little bit. We've been, and for obvious reasons, been between this show on Monday nights and all we've been doing at 700 WLW, been very serious lately. But I have a feeling that everybody needs a little deviation, if you will.
Well, yeah, tonight we're going to get back into binge watching, day drinking. We're going to finish that topic. I want to talk Saturday morning cartoons because I thought we were going to be on last Saturday morning until somebody called me and said we weren't.
Yeah, we'll
More-
talk about that, too. Little issue with AM, PM.
Yeah, maybe a little issue as well with naming rights on certain
Oh, yeah.
certain facility. We'll get to all of that and so much more. I don't know which camera to look at, but we'll figure it out
None of
here
them.
in less than 30 minutes. Gamble and Finn.
Look away, please.
Larger than live. I'm also going to tell you my trick on how to look thinner
Okay, please do, because last week was not good.
when we go live. No, last week was
was
not
bad.
good. In fact, I haven't been able to get out of this chair since then. The WLW thing was a backdrop. Ready to go, larger than live, less than 30 from House Gamble, the back 40 at the Oasis. Coming here in just a few minutes. Stick around. Yes, hello. We are just 30 minutes or less. Well, 32 minutes or less away from Larger Than Live here at the Oasis at House Gamble on the back 40. Fred,
Do you like this shirt,
I dig
Fred?
that.
It's awesome.
I like
isn't
the
it?
fact that you got all dressed up for
I
your
did.
big baptism by bourbon tonight. Now, the
Yes.
space in between us here with the
We're
green.
not, well, we're social distancing now, but later it could be a problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a big problem, and that big
Right.
problem's name is George Vogel.
Yes.
He is our buddy from sports director. Well, should we even say where he's from? or should
No,
we
just keep it out of
maintain
it
some
tonight. He's a
anonymity?
local sports director. You've seen him on TV for 3 decades because he's a GOAT.
Yes,
And that doesn't mean greatest of all time. That means GOAT as in old.
well, I would tell you this. I would beg to differ because tonight I think it does mean GOAT with regard to our ability to do the bourbon tasting that we're going to start right here in the center thanks
Yep.
to our friends at the VFW, our friend Stacy. We're going to get things going. It is the baptism by bourbon. Lots of great stories to tell. Who knows where this is going to go? We don't know how it's going to end, and the only way you will is if you watch start to finish.
Here's the best part for me. I get to go right up there
Yeah.
when we're done. I got to make it up there, but that's all I have to do is make it up there.
That's fantastic. I'm waiting for
Awesome.
the time that we finally get to do this from my house.
Not happening. I
Yeah.
can't. It's way too far. I don't cross state lines, okay? Just get that through your head.
because he's not allowed to Monday through Thursday.
Tonight's going to be fun. If you're tired of hearing what you're tired of hearing, you won't hear much of it tonight. It'll be just laughs and fun, enjoy, and I might put a shirt on.
Yes, you will have one perfect summary statement at the beginning of the show about current events, and
That's
then
it.
we move on. It is Gamble and Finn, the reality check, larger than life from House Gamble at the Oasis with Fred, and George in less than 30 because I think we talked longer than 2
Stop
minutes.
talking, please. We're done.
End of promo. Cut. I think I might have been on the COVID test flight on the way home to Cincinnati
Really?
last
Were
night.
you now?
Because everybody sitting in the cattle bay waiting to get on the plane was coughing to the point where I thought their heads were going to pop off, and no one behind the desk seemed to care.
By the way, you just made our self-care kit. Beer, pizza, and Netflix. If they will deliver that, we're in. I'm in.
Well, let me tell you something.
I want more than 2 days.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
Yes.
That's not my self-care kit. That's my resume. Oh, you know what? He was pulling a little banner that said Jim Bob's driveway construction, shithead.
Well, I tell you what, he could have probably built a better driveway than this clown. They have a bird just peck away and do a better job.
All right, we've gone
You
past...
shouldn't have to shovel your driveway away. It's just rubble now. I even played in a golf league 2 years ago and missed more of the sessions than I attended. You know, put a meeting in, then go knock one back. Man, I tell you what, it's been a long 12 months of COVID, my friend.
But
Yeah,
again,
I
toilet
get it.
paper
Yeah.
rolls and, the Lindbergh baby and all kinds of stuff in the golf bag.
And isn't this sad? This is where we are in our lives. One of the things we have to be concerned about this week with the temperatures rising, the snow melting, and the moisture setting in is how quick can we pick up the dung so we don't step in it? And we just got a new remote where it's hard for me to sometimes see the minuscule numbers, and they're different. And I'm, you know me with change.
Yeah. Well,
So it was the cable remote. Now it's been programmed into our new. We've gone from a postage stamp television to literally like a giant. We have like a movie theater now in our bedroom.
I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground.
Look at dog.
Like beard oil.
Look at dog.
Hi. Hi.
Tail's wagging. What's up, dog?
Hi. Oh, Fidge. Oh, Fidge. Oh,
What's up, dog?
Fidge. Oh, Fidge.
So many hairs.
So
Get
many
it, so many
hairs.
hairs.
So many. I used to have so many hairs, and now I do not. I do not.
What's up, dog?
Oh, you are so furry. This looks wholly inappropriate.
Dog. Fidge.
You smell.
Fidge.
Oh,
What's
you know,
up?
I know what you smell. You smell what Calvin smells because I lay like this and I drool on my watch band, so you're
What's up, dog?
smelling that.
What's up,
You
dog?
are-
Babe, come here,
Good
baby.
duty.
Come on in here. Get back there.
Can you imagine that, Ralph? We actually had a best of.
What was it?
A best
What was
of.
that, about 90 seconds long?
A best of.
We were asked to do a close
Right.
for this, and I thought you meant close like me taking off
God,
my
no.
close, but you
No
meant
one
show
wants
close. And
a
how about
show-
that? What was your favorite part of the Best of show?
The fact that I didn't actually have to watch it, I think would be my favorite. Yes. There you go. We hope you enjoyed the best of, right?
Now we have to go figure out who we owe hazard pay to for
Right,
having to
yes.
put that together.
Yes, that poor person.
Oh,
My
man.
way.
Okay.
Hazard pay for her for doing that and living with me.
Good Lord. All right, so
Yikes.
Wednesday, 5 to
Yes.
7, Moorline Lager House, larger than
Be
live
there.
at the Lager House. It's going to be all season long, 5 to 7 on Wednesdays. Looking forward to it. We'll have special guests. We'll have cold beers, as we like to say, some of the best beers in town, and a solid menu. Great chance to win some stuff as well. And we will be back in full form.
And a chance to see us in the flesh.
Well, you got to see some
No.
of me in the flesh in the promo for this whole thing.
Come see us there. We promise to be clothed. I promise you.
And we promise
Yes.
never to use the phrase in the flesh
And
ever
see
again.
how tan we get week to week. Look at that. Look. Look at how. Look, it's awesome, isn't it?
It's just gross.
All right, I'm Gamble. He's Finn. And come out and see us because right now we are out.